Hey guys, what's going on? We're going to jump into another beer review tonight, and we're going to do another one from Foreign Objects. We've done several on this channel so far. This is Chrysalis Into Beauty. I think that's how it's pronounced. I'm not really sure on that. And then it's got some crazy can art with some lips, and it says, "Would you drink me? I'd drink me. I'd drink me so hard." And I don't know, I feel like the guy at the register when I bought it said it had something to do with Silence of the Lambs, so I'm not 100% on that. If you want to let me know in the comments, please feel free to. I saw the movie when I was younger, and I don't really remember a whole lot about anything about that. So anyway, as far as like, let's see here. It's a 9% alcohol by volume, double dry hopped, double IPA. Let's see here. So it looks like it's using, well, I saw it a minute. Oh, here we go. Simcoe, Centennial, and Mosaic. So some good hops there. Deep saturation of beautiful peach, deep citrus rind, and classic American pine aromas. So we'll see. I don't know if it's I mean, I guess it's a New England style, you know, hazy IPA. Maybe it has some West Coast roots to it or something with the pine and all that. Maybe it's going to be something similar to that, but with a juice character on top of it. We'll find out. Let's go ahead and pour it in the glass here. It's definitely pouring hazy, that's for sure. It's pouring, it was kind of aggressive on my part, but yeah, it's like 3 fingers ahead on that. But there's what she looks like in the glass. Looks like a New England style beer to me. It's like a nice light gold color, hazy. It's pretty opaque though. I mean, I can't see anything through it. I can see a shadow, but that's about it. So as far as the head goes, it's super compact around the sides, and then it starts getting a little bit rockier up top. It's got some alcohol legs on there for sure, being 9%. Looks like it might leave some nice lacing on there. Great head retention, by the way. I mean, the head has barely, you know, started subsiding at all, you know. Yeah. We'll shove our nose in it. Yeah, definitely more East Coast than West Coast for sure. You do get a little bit of that pine in there, but it's dominated mostly by citrus and stone fruit. Definitely got a grapefruit, orange type thing. Orange rind though, like it's like almost, or even like fleshy. You know, for the orange, like orange flesh. Yeah, and it does mention peach. Like I said, some stone fruit in there. Maybe some peach, apricot. It doesn't smell super sweet. It's got a little bit there, but it's balanced out nice by that little bit of pine. So it's like a nice juiciness with a pine character in there. So let's taste it. Pretty nice. It's not really popping as much as some of the other Foreign Object beers that I've had did, but it's got some nice hop flavor. Medium mouthfeel. It's got a nice crackery malt, you know, thing going on, and then it's got those same hop aromas or hop flavors as the aroma did. A little bit more on the pine than on the nose. Not overpowering though. And then you get that citrus thing a little bit more than the stone fruit. So it does have the same characters going on, but maybe in just a little bit different pattern almost. Like On the nose, you kind of got the citrus and the stone fruit with the pine, you know, in the background. This, I'm getting more of the citrus and the pine with a little bit of the stone fruit on the back end. Medium bitterness. It's not as light as some of the other New England style IPAs as far as the bitterness goes. But this is a nice balance though. I really think this one, you know, it has the appearance of a New England style, but I feel like there's some West Coast style roots in there with that citrus, the pine, and a little bit more bitterness than you get in a standard New England style IPA. But it's good stuff. Before I hear the cat. But it drinks well. It's a good beer. It definitely doesn't drink at 9%, that's for sure. The alcohol is pretty well hidden. Drinks more like a 7.5 or something like that. Let's go ahead and add the rest. And looks even hazier now coming out. I like to add that, you know, near the end there, and you know, 'cause sometimes it adds a little bit to it. So I don't know if it may have hazed up a little bit more, possibly. I don't know if anything had maybe settled. I did kind of swirl it around, but it has like a little bit softer mouthfeel in it than it did. And I noticed as soon as I smelled it, that citrus fruit really popped a little bit more. Could be that it's warming up as well. So, like I said before, I really need to start getting these out and let them sit for a few minutes. Because with a lot of your beers, I mean, most beers, when you let them warm up, you know, to room temp or, you know, close to that, you're really going to notice a lot more, you know, things that you didn't notice initially when it was colder. You know, you might notice some different fruit notes. You know, it might be a little bit more expressive on some of those notes. So, yeah, it's definitely different. I mean, the mouthfeel is a lot softer, more New England style like. And it's got a little bit more of a pop on that citrus, you know, citrus fruit. I'm glad I did that on camera because it definitely increased the experience for me on this one. So, yeah, this is a good beer. Again, this is Chrysalis into Beauty. I don't know. So, good stuff. Foreign objects, they have yet to disappoint. So, yeah, make sure and grab their stuff if you see it at your local beer stores. You know, let me know if you've had some of their beers, because every time I go to the beer store, there's like 4 or 5 new beers from them there, so it's hard to keep up with them. So, they've had some stouts too. I might try to get in some of those. We'll see. But anyway, this is a good beer. I definitely recommend it. You know, let me know if you've had it. And if you like what you're seeing, maybe consider subscribing. And I try to respond to all of your comments, so make sure you do leave a comment. And let me know if you've had the beers or some beers that you want me to try. And I'll try to get them, you know, if I can get them in my area. So anyway, guys, I appreciate you coming by. Cheers.